Okay, so today is June 19th, 2022, and it is MS evening session number 961. So today's attendees are Mitra, Sudan Kartik, Pratulya, Brinda, and Kirtana. And Achyut has joined from the US. This is his first class. I'm sure he's hearing me, and I'm not sure if he is connected with the terminal completely. So Achyut, send a text, or if you're able to speak to us to let us know that you are listening, or to let us know that you're watching, because the session is going to begin. Hello?
Yeah, I'm watching.
You're watching. Okay. Right. So I'm going to put the speaker on. You need to introduce yourself. Can you do that?
Yes, I'm Achyut. I'm currently in 10th standard right now, and
Okay.
it's good to be in this class.
All right. All right. So it's my duty to introduce everybody to you. So, right. So first of all, let me introduce Mitra.
Hi, Mani. This is Venkat. Just want to say hi to you.
Hello, sir. Hello, sir. Nice meeting you.
Yeah, nice to you. So actually, I'm seeing like one video link, and another is like my son is focusing on your logo, baby. So let's see. Actually, you can switch to yeah.
Yeah, I think he will be able to switch it to.
Oh yeah. Now actually got it. Yeah.
Right.
I'm glad to see you guys. And so actually, just to have one quick question. So how long is going to last this meeting? 2 hours or 1.5 hours?
This will be maximum. Achyut will have as 90 minutes, sir, because for the online students, I have restricted it to just 90 minutes, maximum 90 minutes, 1 hour and 20 minutes or so. But these people will go for about 2 hours.
Okay. So your objective is like, you cover basically interpersonal skills, social interaction.
Interpersonal skill, public speaking, and communication skills. And this session will have a lot of activity-based training, sir, where he will be into the team of these people, and he will have some logical reasoning to get explored too. He will have a lot of decisions to make. So it will be, since it's an activity-based training program, he will enjoy. It will be completely opposite to the academic style.
Okay, so cool. Thank you. So yeah. Okay, nice to see you guys. And yeah, Achyut, please join. Okay, thank you so much. Yeah.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. Right. So I would like to first of all introduce Mitra. Mitra is also in the 10th grade. So Mitra, it is Achyut. Say hi to him. Right.
Hello, Mitra.
And I would like to introduce you to the senior person of this lot. Her name is Udaya Kirtana. Udaya Kirtana has finished her 12th grade and she is about to go to college. So Udaya Kirtana, that's Achyut.
Hi.
Yeah. And I would like to introduce the next senior person, senior even to Mitra. Her name is Uday Sri Brinda, and Brinda is in the 11th grade right now from this academic year. Brinda, Achyut.
Hi.
Yeah.
Hi, Brinda.
And this is Sudan Kartik, a classmate of Mitra. And Sudan Kartik is also your contemporary. He is also into 10th grade. Sudan Kartik, that's Achyut.
Yeah. Hello.
Okay, so he's responding, only I'm hearing. When he makes a presentation, I'll put on speaker. Last but by no means the least, this is Pratulya. Pratulya is in the 9th grade, and Pratulya is also a new joinee in MS evening session, just like this. Pratulya, Achyut, 10th grade.
Okay.
Right.
Hi.
Okay. Now, Achyut, in today's session, Sudan Kartik, Mitra, Kirtana, and Brinda are supposed to have presentations. Now they will have an on dice presentation. There is a small dice over here. They will stand there and they will make a presentation. What I want you to do is, I just want you to watch those presentations first of all, and then I will give you some time. You shall take some time and you shall prepare a topic of your own, and you can also make a presentation, maybe today or whenever you are coming next. So we are planning for only Sunday class, right, Ajit?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. So every single day, I would like to make sure that you are making a presentation. Because previously when I was holding an US batch, I think you must be knowing Siddharth Saranakumar, Tanishwar Edilan, all
Yeah.
these people. Yeah, all these people were part of this, and they have just taken a summer break. They made a point to make presentation every day. So I would like you to do the same. Can I
Okay.
expect that? Yeah.
Yeah, I can do it.
Right. Fine. So sit back, relax, and enjoy watching the presentation of your peers, and then I'll come to you. So
All right.
we will have Mitra making a presentation. What is the topic you have chosen? Right. Okay. Yeah. Sure. So I'll give the mic to you. You can stand right here because it's very sultry. You can stand right here and you can make the presentation. Hold the mic. Put it in the ear.
Yes, sir. Can I start, sir?
You can start. 3, 2, 1, go.
Okay, sir. You might all have heard about various technological advancements that is very common in general nowadays. That too, during from like 2015, the year 2015 or 2014, there have been many advancements and people are going ahead with that. One main advancement, like let me list 2 or 3 out of those. The first one is artificial intelligence. You might all be aware of this. This had been in commencement since 2010, and this artificial intelligence is simple, but it's all about adding the features of our daily use. Like we would add the features of something towards your device. You would link one particular device or one particular appliance with your device. That is, let it be your phone, smartphone, or laptop, or whatever digital device it could be. You would actually add up a feature to your device, so that by adding that feature, you make the appliance to be intelligent or make it smarter like humans. On the other side, we have internet, which have been for so many ages, and that's used for searching things, or it's just a network where you learn things. So that is the topic I'm going to speak today. A warm greetings to one and all present here. So today I would like to talk about a very intriguing and a very important trending topic that has been for around 2 to 3 years, that is Internet of Things. It is simple that Internet of Things actually describes the physical features, like the physical hardware that link up many features of our house. So in the later part of my presentation, I will show you a video where you might have a better glance or better understanding of what I'm talking about during this time. That video has been published in YouTube 8 years ago. So during that time itself, people during if you open a YouTube video, you'll have a description, right? During that time itself, they had like taught or revealed to the common people that Internet of Things might be very famous in the future generation, and that's why today I'm going to talk about this topic. I wanted to make a presentation on this topic last year, but I did not get a chance to do because I was only concentrating on other psychological topics. But today I have got to do with this. So you might ask me, what is the difference between Internet of Things and artificial intelligence? Internet of Things and internet. It's simple. Internet of Things is a cloud. So basically, when you actually store in many advanced devices like tab, when you have storage, you have two options: store it on your phone or store it on your device and store it on your cloud. So this cloud is the main part or the main significant part of this Internet of Things. Whatever data you give up to this internet, it all gets stored in the cloud. At the same time, we might think this might cause some privacy issues or controversies to the government. And yes, I agree upon to that. There are so many controversies and there are so many privacy issues that people might face. But let's first concentrate on what is the infrastructure, what is Internet of Things and what's it used for. The first fact is it connects several devices, while artificial intelligence or internet will connect only one device. For example, you are in a home and you want everything to be modernized and very advanced. So to your cloud, you can connect your television, you can connect your air conditioner, You can connect so many gadgets that you have, so many of whatever appliances, even your gas stove can be connected to this cloud. And that's all about Internet of Things. And this is like your future generation. How your life, it would take you to a different advanced level, and Internet of Things is the one people are mainly aiming for. In abroad, many people are actually trying to achieve this Internet of Things so that their life comes to their hand. That is, it would be very convenient for them to lead their life. But you might think, where are all these Internet of Things, the gadgets and the advanced levels are used? First, for consumer users, there are several things like your home automation to take your home to an advanced level. Then during the industrial purposes, in industries these are used, and mainly during the medical purposes. The smartwatch like Pratulya, Vrindaka might be wearing, it's also an advancement of Internet of Things, because when you wear it on your hand, it detects, by having sensors, it detects your blood pressure, your stress level, your blood oxygen saturation level, and your heartbeat and everything. That's what is Internet of Things. When you get to the website about what Internet of Things is, the description or the definition that it would give is, it describes the sensors or the physical hardware and software. It's all about the software that you have inside your computer, and that's all about this Internet of Things. Let's get on to the next use. This Internet of Things is mainly introduced for the elder care, because you might not always be at home, and you want this Internet of Things to work out. You're in office and you're in an emergency situation. Your office is very far away. This is a very smart example. And you want to see if you have switched on or switched off your air conditioner, sir. Sir, this is not carelessness, sir, but this can help you at this situation. Sir, no, sir, I'm saying the situation. I mean the example. So you're at office. Let's imagine it is 20 or 30 kilometers away from your house. You can't travel all the way back home. So you switch on your phone. You have a separate application for this Internet of Things. You check whether it is on or off. It's on. You can directly, by a click, you can switch it off, and it is all connected. But the one main thing in Internet of Things is, for the infrastructure, for constructing and linking it with your device is a bit difficult task. But if you are smart enough and if you have all your bill in your hand, you can definitely do that. Let's get on to the next, smart home. As I already explained, this is the best example for smart home use. The next is military application. Military application, you might want to conduct a surveillance if like enemy country or enemy soldiers are coming towards your camp, and all these could be helpful. Instead of having a CCTV camera surveillance or anything that could just like approach or get your attention only by seeing it on a monitor, this particular application can give you a notification that they're approaching your camp, so that you can directly get ready for a war or any type of defense as supposed to be. Next is agriculture. So mainly when we are away, when our garden lawn, so you might have sensors built up in the video. If I explain, you won't be able to understand. That's why, yes, sir. That's why I thought I could share a video so that you can have a better understanding. In that video, during the midsection, the sensors that are present in the garden lawn would indicate you about the temperature, the humidity, the soil's wetness, or the soils when there is a need for irrigation. And suddenly, when it notifies you on this phone, you click yes, and the irrigation system starts to shower water. It's all in the hands of the Internet of Things. But one of the key drivers of Internet of Things is your data, the data you register. That's where you have privacy problems there. You actually enter up a data, and the IoT, that is Internet of Things company, gets all the data and store it in a cloud. And sometimes you might be hacked, or there might be privacy issues, like some controversies. That is why we have a report published by the Federal Trade Commission. Sir, this one I'll refer, sir. Federal Trade Commission, that was published in January 2013. It made 3 main recommendations upon which the IoT is functioning right now. This is the main part of my presentation. There are 3 recommendations they have raised. The first one is data security. At the time when the companies actually like advance this IoT or deliver this IoT, that is Internet of Things, the company should ensure the data collection. They should take care that it is encrypted. That's where WhatsApp comes into a look, because WhatsApp is highly encrypted. No one, even the business accounts or any person, even the WhatsApp owners cannot view what messages you are sending to your people, and that's why WhatsApp is very secure among the Telegram or Instagram or whatever social media apps you might be having. That a data collection, storage, and processing would be secure and encrypted at all times. So this is the first recommendation that report has published, that is data security. The second is your data concern. User should have a choice whether the data they are giving you are at the right time. Like when you get into a new app, when you install a new app, it keeps asking allow or deny. It keeps asking you if you can have access towards your contacts. You can have access towards your SMS, or will you be able to give access to the app, which can call you at any moment, and you don't even see that and you blindly click yes, allow. So this is where your privacy issues come into contact, because you're not looking at what access you're giving up to this. So the second thing that has been published by the Federal Trade Commission is data concern. Users should have a choice as to what data they share with the IoT cloud.
People can refer that later.
Okay, sir.
You just give your inference.
Okay,
Instead
sir.
of reading out,
Okay,
just
sir.
give the inferences, or if you're sitting onto the video, you can.
Okay, sir.
Sure.
Okay. And the final thing is to connect the world. The next, thank you, sir. To get connected with the world, you actually want to show others that you are very advanced, and you end up like giving all your data, and this is where you have privacy issues. So the video I'm going to show now, although this was published 8 years ago, it had a significant effect, and it's actually happening right now. So, shall I share the video?
So once Mitra finishes the presentation, if anyone has got once the video is labeled and ready, then share the screen so that I can.
Okay, sir. Shall I share the screen, sir?
Are you going to speak anything in between? No, right?
Sir, no, sir. I'm not going to show the entire file. I'm going to fast forward it and I'm going to explain.
Then share it too.
Shall I avoid the chat because it will only mute it?
Okay, so you are going to
Yes, sir. I'm going.
narrate, right?
Yes, sir. Narrate.
Then share the visual. Ask them to give you.
Okay, sir. Achit, are you able to see the screen?
Yeah.
Yes, sir. He's able to. If you could see, this is the main video I was about to show you. This is life simplified with cloud-based advancements. So here you see there is a mom and dad coming to their house after cycling, and there would be a small box each time to make you understand. Here you see mom or dad home, closed garage, and now it opens by a sensor. It views that mom and dad are back from cycling at 6:59 a.m. and the garage immediately gets opened on its own automated. Once the mom gets inside the garage, there's another notification clinking up to the kitchen, where you see at 7 a.m. the outlets were off, but once she got in, the outlets were on, and the oven started to preheat on its own because she has to prepare the breakfast. It all happens because of the sensor present all over the house. In the further timings of the video, you would see various sensors. They would show you various sensors where they are all present, so that at one situation, when people are leaving home, they are going to the respective locations, and they were about to lock the home, but the refrigerator was left open. So I would like to show here. So here we have the refrigerator inventory. Like there's a sensor there, and it gives information to the mom. What are all the things that are present inside the fridge? So there another sensor works out. And then again, when a small kid gets inside the room and her brother Okay, sir. So when she sees her brother is still sleeping, the mom, who is in the kitchen, actually uses her phone to switch on the stereo speaker's volume, so that he wakes up. From 20, everything is in her hand and she's able to operate everything in her phone. And finally, when they leave the home, when the refrigerator was left open by this young boy, when he was about to lock his home, his notification, another notification rang up on his phone saying, there will be two options, like refrigerator is open, it's left open, okay or cancel. If you click okay, you can directly go and close the refrigerator. And that's another important thing that would be very amazing in this video. That is, when the father of the family A is eating the breakfast, his phone actually comes up with a notification. It says, in your car, the gas tank is very less, and you would be able to reach the office on time only if you start at 3 minutes. So he immediately keeps all his food and he goes to the garage and he starts the car, so that when he gets to the station and he fills the tank, he will be on time at his office. The same continues, and immediately when the humidity was very, the temperature was very high, the irrigation system was left open because there was a lawn and they wanted to sprinkle water all over that, and there was all, if you I would just show you the sensor on the lawn and would give you a better clarity about what Internet of Things is better, because the definition says it's all about sensor. It describes about the sensor. And again, a repairman comes to your home. He shows a QR code from the cloud, and in front of the scanner, he shows the QR code, and it directly gets to the father's notification. It says, the sprinkler repairman is at your home, and would you want to give Wi-Fi access? Immediately, when amidst he was in the meeting, he immediately clicks OK, and he's given the Wi-Fi access. So it is all interlinked. This is where you realize the difference between artificial intelligence and Internet of Things. Internet of Things is linked to everything, while artificial intelligence is linked to only one particular device. If you could see, this is the exact location. Soil moisture is less than 0.2, start irrigation. And they click it OK, and immediately the irrigation system is on. Here, even the soccer practice statistics are left to your phone. If you could see, it is 22:30 session. Yeah, out of 47 goals, he has scored 38 goals, and it is 80.9% accuracy. All the statistics, all the information you would need is left to your phone when it is connected to the cloud-based thing. But although we have so many advantages here, we still have major disadvantages or controversies. Okay, sir. Major disadvantages or controversies. Although this particular thing, this Internet of Things connects you to the future world, it certainly has some controversies. Even the government has addressed this controversy about the privacy being revealed to each and every person out there at the cloud-based. So that's why encryption has been enabled to most of the social media, especially the top one is the WhatsApp. So today I wanted to, as it is a long time, I made a presentation on that is a knowledge or smart topic. I wanted to make this presentation on this, and that's why I made this today, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Very well done.
Thank you so much, sir.
Achit, do you have any questions on this presentation?
No, it was very good presentation.
All right, Achit says it was a very good presentation.
Thank you so much, Achit.
Okay, right.
Yep.
So, Achit, do you have any topic of your choice now? Now that she made a presentation and a couple of other presentations are going to come. So, just I'm giving you two choices. Let's see which choice you would like to choose. Choice number one is in the brink, when the other people are making the presentation, you can prepare a topic of your choice. I mean, you can, if you want, you can also leave from the window and you can prepare a topic and then come back and then you make a presentation. Choice two is you will watch all the 4 presentations, and then since it's the first day, you'll just observe things. Which is your choice?
I feel like I should do number 2 because if I want to do a presentation, I just don't want to like rush it or anything. Like
Right.
take my time and like I could observe more presentations, which
You can observe the
could help me.
presentation. Maybe next week when you're making, you can even prepare a PPT or some screen representations, right? By taking a
Yep.
little bit of time, right? That's a smart move. Okay, right. So I should want to listen to your presentations. And next is Susan Karthik. Susan Karthik has got a very wide and broad mouth like a crocodile because he yawned twice and I was about to fall down into his mouth. So you are very strong in that. Come on. You can keep the chair in front of you. Mitra had a little bit of a difficulty of carrying the phone and stuff. So phone keele vechko, mic mattu pudichittu because you're also holding a notebook.
Good evening, and all present here. The name of the story is Clever Fish. One day, a fisherman fishing to a river, as usual, he threw a net into the river, and he sat waiting there for a fish to get the net. He could sell a lot of fish in the market and get some good money. After some time, hook relevant busted into the net, hitting a lot of fish into the net, but there is only one small fish. The fish talked to fisherman that please leave me, other way I will die, otherwise I will die. The fish said, but fisher man do not get any attention to the fish. Again the fisherman the again the fish again the fish said, fisherman, I am very tiny, I will help you when you leave me. I will um, I will help you when you leave me. I will tell all my friends to come with me, and next day you catch all my friends and you go, you can get more money. But the fisherman planned, and next he came next day, but the fisherman fish does not came, and the fisherman fish does not come. He did not came out of the came to the bank, but the fisherman sitting a long time. Okay, this moral of the story is we should very clever of our challenging moves.
Good, nice story. So Susan, my question is, what difference do you see in your third class? Like first class, last week you came, you played a game, and yesterday you made a presentation. Today you made a presentation. What difference do you see? Are you seeing any difference?
Actually, I'm very shy.
Okay.
But in 2 days, 3 days,
You got it. Good, nice. So once the presentations are over, அவங்களுடைய அந்த டிசைனிங்ல வந்து you can also take part if you want. Maybe உன்னோட டீம் நீ மட்டும் தான் நிக்கிறீங்க. உன் டீம்மேட்ஸ் உன்னை விட்டு போயிட்டு. So நீ மட்டும் தான் இருக்க. Maybe you can involve them also if you want. Okay. Plan அவங்ககிட்ட சொல்லிட்டீங்கன்னா, and I will tell Achut what it is all about. So நீங்க prepare பண்றதுக்குள்ள I will give an explanation to Achut what it is about. So you all five can put together. Okay. Good job. Take a chair. Clean chair. Put a chair. So we are done with two presentations. Mitra made presentation. Sudan made a story presentation. Achut is listening. And now we have two more presentations before we get on with the pending activity that we started yesterday. Brinda and Kirtana are supposed to make presentation. We will invite Kirtana now for her presentation.
So good evening, on and all who's gathered here. So I chosen a topic as dreams are I, but no jobs. What does this sentence means is, so each and everyone has their own dreams. From our childhood till their lifelong, they'll have a dream. But when they are pursuing for a job, they will not achieve to a dream. For example, a ex.
What's the camera? Video body language.
Okay, sir. So we can take a person X, he or she. He or she might have a dream to become as an IAS officer from our childhood. After completing our 12th, she or he scored a good mark in 12th. After when she need to get a courses for an college, due to his family situation, she need to get for some other course apart from her dream. But when they are according to the course only will get a job. If she pursued in a like engineering, she only gets an IT field. But there a dream breaks. So now I'm going to speak about that today. So I have sort of solution for it, and I will.
When the dream is broken.
Yes, sir. So now I'm going to say some of the solution which each and every individual requires. Okay. So each. So each and everyone have a very big dream, but they work hard to achieve it. But some of the situation they couldn't able to achieve it, even though they work hard towards their dream. But some cases they can't able to achieve. They can't able to reach it. This happens in nowadays in the world. They'll pursue. IT. We can take an example of IT field, sir. Nowadays, teachers or an IT field, they'll secure some courses in college, but there are irrelevant, sir. The courses which they secured in colleges and they are working, the job is irrelevant. So now I'm going to say for it. So what are the solution to achieve your goals? If your goal is straightforward, and if your goal is, okay, I'm going to become like that. So I'm going to have 3 ways in my perspective. First one is believe in yourself, you can achieve it no matter. No matter how big it is. So first thing is we should believe in ourselves. So even though our dreams are bigger, is very big, even though some people demotivates us that we can't able to become it, we should believe in ourselves. We can, we should, we can. We should think that's first in mind. That is first thing. The second thing is be determined and work hard in right decision, right direction. So when we are, for example, we can take our friends. So we are saying them that we can, I'm going to become like that. But some of them were not like dislike that, and they'll try to distract ourselves. But even with the distractions, even our colleagues or our family members or our friends or teachers, even though they are distracted, we should not get distracted. We should travel in a right direction where we need to reach our goal. That was our mindset. Next one is a proper planning. A final thing is do a proper planning. So this is one, it is not for achieving a goal, it's in a day-to-day life too. So for becoming a good person, a proper person in our life, we should make a proper planning, starting from our scheduling on each and every day till our life, for our future goals, our future life plans too. So proper planning is a basic thing. So these are the 3 steps to achieve our goals if you are in a concrete way. So I like to repeat it. Believe in yourself, you can achieve it no matter how big it is. The second one is be determined and work hard in right direction. A third thing is do proper planning. Next, 5 challenges to overcome to achieve your creative goals. Some might have to become a fashion designer, a business in a different sort of ways, the creative thing. So the 5 challenges which we need to overcome to achieve your creative dreams. So I like to first say the what are the 5 things, and I'll give some explain of it. First one is finding time, finding energy, life getting in our way, finding money, build a strong network. The first thing is finding time. So of course, a time is precious to each and every person, from a small kid till a gentleman. So time is a precious. I'd like to give a simplify a one tips to each and every one is that per day, segregate a 30 minutes for your dream. You can able to research it, how we can able to achieve it, or the courses, books, a magazine, or you can able to Google it, how it works, what are the things I need to change for that. At 30 minutes per day, you can able to sacrifice like if you are working with social media or any other gaming, video games. Now I'm not saying the outdoor games, I'm saying about the video games or any other stuff. So if you're segregated this 30 minutes per day, for a year you can segregate around 180 plus hours for your dream to achieve. If you do this, if you segregate 30 minutes per day, you can able to achieve your creative dreams or any other sort of dreams. Next one is finding energy. Of course, to working with your sort of energy, some other exercise, we need some energy. So working with sort of first reading for your dream, how to become as some sort of things, we need some energy. So basic thing each and everyone will give is eating habit. That is the nutrition which you need. If you are taking a nutritious product, you can able to gain some energy. So I presume that's true, but some other thing is you can able to work with mind exercises which can boost you, and some energetic things which can able to boost you, that you'll bring up your energy to work. And if some person is interested in some other thing, if they are interested in one particular thing, their energy will automatically rise to some other peak level. That's true, right? So that's what I can able to say. Next one is life getting in our way. I like to give some quote about it. Accept the life is not perfect, sure, sure, but don't give up and try to find a new ways to hang on to your goals. This is a true for each and everyone. So our life is not perfect. There are imperfection, a perfection. No human being is perfect in their own life. So even though if our life is not perfect, we should not give up our dream. Even though as many as distraction comes, we should not give our dreams. We should hang out and we should continue with the dream what we are doing. If you're failures, okay, there is a lots and lots of chance to come up for a dream. So if you're failing in one step, okay, we'll try in next step. If you're failures in next step, okay, we'll try it next step. If you're trying, so nothing is possible when we are in a first level. That's what we are starting with LKG. We can't able to gain our knowledge in LKG. Till 12th, we need to gain some sort of knowledge, then college, then higher courses. So that's what the level. So in your dream too, we have a first level, second level. If you failed in first level, no problem. Try to second level. If you failed in second level, no problem. Try to third level. If you failed in third level, no problem. Fourth level. Keeps your moving on to your upside. If you're reaching for a fifth or sixth level, I'm sure that you can able to reach your goal. Next one is finding money. Of course, money is nowadays for purchasing a pencil or some sort of a basic need, we need some sort of money. So for a dream, in order to spend a money for a wasting, like unwanted thing, we can able to find a money for course books, a magazine, which can able to gain your knowledge, a book, pencil. You can spend a money for it. If you need an you can't able to get from your parents, you can go for a part-time job. Per day you can able to earn around 250 rupees, around like sort of things, but that money you can able to get for your own causes. So getting a money from ourselves, we can able to earn it, and we can able to fulfill our wishes from our own money is somewhat an happiness. It gives some sort of happiness. We can able to try that. Okay, sir. Next one is building a strong network. Of course, for example, if you're building on a building, we need some strong basement, right? For building an for constructing some sort of business, we need a strong strategic plan. So building your dream to an higher level, you need some sort of base, a strong base. The base in the sense your mind. What does it stand? If you're strong enough, even though the distraction, I am saying again, I'm saying that even though you're distracted to too many people, you should be strong. Your mind should straightforward say that this what is my dream. I should not distract from whomever it may be. These are the 5 things. Next, I'm going to give us 6 positive steps to take when you don't get your dream job. So if some person like they have a dream job, but they go for some other things. So I'm going to give us 6 positive steps to overcome them. So even though it is happens, so you're not an alone. The first thing you need to remember is you're not an alone. So we'll take an example with a boy or a girl in an engineering student. You need to have an attempt of planning for a job to an higher company, but he got some sort of an local companies. He planned to go for an abroad, but he can't able to go there. He is one day approved in a local companies around in and around is or a city. So first one is that he or she should not think how they are not alone. The positive things. So first he's going and interviewing. He got approval in a 3 attempts. After he or she to think that okay, I got this job. Okay, the positive thing is that okay, I should okay, even though I got this local job. Okay, the person I believed in me, and okay, the person who believed in me, I should. That
and later on the person has to progress.
yes. Next one is ask for the feedback. They should ask for a feedback either for a colleagues, the college professor, or the employment who are working with them, the students or another. So, okay, what I've chosen is right or wrong. So he or she have a dream of some other thing, but they are chosen or their life put him in some other path. So they should ask an advice or that he or she might choose this path as right or wrong. That's the second thing. Next one is self-evaluate. So this is a basic thing that each and every person should do it. The self-evaluation, the positive, negative trends, what is there in us. Okay, sir, I'll come. So what is there in us? That are the thing we should self-evaluate. Keep searching. Even though we got at this with us unwilling to us the job, we need to keep search. Okay, even though I got the job, how I can impress our MD. What are the ways to get work and focused in the particular thing? We should do it. Next, celebrate your wins. Yeah, even though he is not willing to do, you need to celebrate the wins, the happiness. Here, the main thing is the happiness. If you lost some happiness, it leads to too many sadness in future things. So we should not live on every each and moment in a present. Past is past. We can't be able to achieve a dream object is past. So is the present, what is in present? We have some sort of jobs in our hand, around 60 to 70,000. We need to good in it. We should get a good employee, a name of a good employee. We should work with everyone as a team work. That sort of a things, and he or she should think how to celebrate the wins. Next, a last and final one is there are more than one dream job. Of course, a person is focused with one thing, is nothing is possible, nothing is stable. So if no, in our life is like that, right? If you're focused in one particular thing, we can't able to get it. Some of the people can get it, but the most of the cases, I think around 80%, they will not succeed what they are trying. They'll succeed with some other thing. So even though they succeed, they should move on to it. That's what the life. So I like to conclude with the 2 quotes, sir. Push yourself because no one else is going to do it for you. The second one is you cannot let your failure define you. You have to let your failure teach you. Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Very nicely composed presentation, Kirtana. Good job. So Kirtana has made a presentation on a realistic survival instincts. Sudan has made a presentation on a story, and Mitra has made a presentation on the current generation Internet of Things. Nice, very well prepared. So we will see in the CRS about how you're faring up. So we have one more presentation pending, that is Udeshri Brinda's presentation. Achit, would you like to say something, or are you ready for the next presentation?
I'm ready for the next one. Very good presentations.
Achit has appreciated you for your presentation. Right. So now, before I go for Brinda's presentation, I'm asking a couple of questions to Sudan Karthik. What is your understanding from Kirtana's presentation? From Kirtana's presentation, you can say it in your own English. ஏதோ ஒரு பாயிண்ட் ரெண்டு பாயிண்ட் சொல்ல முடியுமா? கொஞ்சம் டைம் எடுத்துக்கோ. பிருந்தாவோட பிரசன்டேஷனுக்கு அப்புறம். Yeah, so we will have the final presentation of the day before we get on to the pending activity, Brinda's presentation. The time limits is exactly 7 minutes. Mitra took 8 minutes, Kirtana took 8 minutes. 7 minutes, over 1 minute extra. நீங்க எத்தனை நிமிஷத்துக்கு? 20 minutes.
No, sir.
அது ரொம்ப மோனோட்டோனஸ் சார்.
No, sir. Actually, she said I went for 30. As a competitor, I said 20.
8 minutes max. 4 presentations, 8 minutes அப்படிங்கும்போது that comes to 20 minutes. அதுக்கப்புறம் நம்ம
So good evening, sir and friends. Today I'm going to say about a topic, how a person can tackle when he moves to higher grades or higher studies, besides society's words and besides everything he was going to face. So the topic here is I'm studying in 11th grade. I'm going to enter into the 11th grade. I completed my 10th. So when I'm going, I don't think, I really didn't get how the society will think, but the one thing I'm confirmed that society is different from everything. Like when you are good to others, that means you are good to yourself. So when we speak something good to others, then you are actually thinking your positive thinking is really good. So I had a small experience in how the society is different. That time only I started to realize like the society has changed a lot. So in my colony, at the end of the colony, there is one house. So a person who's working in Chennai, he's my relative. He's one of my relative, and he relatives. So he's one of my relatives, and he's my brother, sir. He was unmarried, and one day he killed himself, sir. So actually, the body have to come to his home, like in Jyotinagar colony, sir. So that time, my grandma told that he was died because he got some pressure. As usual, what their family would tell, he got pressure in his work. And that time evening, I went to tuition. And my tuition teacher told that he died because yesterday night he fought with his mother and morning he hanged up, sir. So my tuition teacher told it, and I was shocked because it's not a joke. And then after completing my tuition, I went to shop, sir, because that's Anthony Anna's shop, where everybody aware of that shop. Everybody aware of that shop, sir. And he told that because it's a society, sir, because if one person died, like before few months he was died, sir. Before that, I think one doctor also died in that same area, sir. So there are a lot of news spreading around, and he said he died. No, sir. Actually, so that time he told that he died because by playing rummy, and it's not yes, but it's not like jokes, sir. It's very serious. They are playing in a person's life. So that time I realized that each person will have their own vision of seeing things, sir. So the thing is that might be wrong. So if the vision is wrong, he will convey the wrong message to others. The thing is we have to analyze the message and we have to take it forward to our life, because if we got influenced by lot of messages which is spreading, we will be like we will be very into the negative zone, and we will get affected by lot of negative thoughts, and we will think wrongly, and we will convey that message, and that message will be passed to many persons, and they will convey that person, so it will be spreading. So the only thing is, if the particular each person try to be positive, the thing spreads is only positiveness. So we have to, each person must be very positive in thinking. And the thing, when the main thing we have to do is get aware from all these distractions and see, focus on your energy level, focus on to level up yourself. So focus on whatever thing, like whatever, like as you said yesterday, when society says something, it's not necessary to take in yours, because my mom is encouraging me, and yours and my friends are encouraging me. It's enough for me to have like go in my life and to achieve something and to do my will and good. So the thing is, when we are actually really when we are really distracted, we are distracting from our path. That we, in our teenage life, we are get distracted from one particular problem or one particular thing. That means we are losing something in our life, and we are very lack to learn something from the failures and problems. While I'm searching in Google, so I got one special technique and beautiful, very simple technique, that is ABC technique, sir. So ABC technique, in A, it refers to awareness. So we have to aware of like whatever thing the distraction is. It's about distractions, sir. So like for example, we will be knowing seeing phone is it will distract us. Then also we will see phone, sir, because it's we have to aware and we have to recognize what's the distraction is, and we have to move on. And B stands for breathing deeply, because when we are in a mode in another emotional state, if we deep briefly, our emotions will be, we have to try to control our emotions, and we have to take notes on what we have to do next, and we have to choose an option. And C stands for choice, because in life we will get lot of opportunities and lot of paths, and we can choose anything, but that should be right. After choosing that particular thing, we have to be steady in whatever we are chosen. Like for example, goal, we can take lot of time to choose something, but after choosing that, we have to be very concentrated, and we have to work on it very clearly. So we have to be very authentic, we have to be true to ourselves, we have to move on in our life, because it's simple about living a peaceful life, but it's getting rare nowadays due to this internet, and due to the lots of work, due to lots of branches. Even in the education system have made the students, because in this age we have to be very free in reading, but due to this education system we are lacking that freeness too, because a lot of people are really they wanted to spend time, but sometimes it going in vain, because we are just focusing on studies. One time if we take books, we are just focusing on it, and we are not thinking about that. But we have to think about that. In free time also, we have to develop our new skill. Developing new skill is very important. So the one thing I have to mention here is, which is very, as you said, which is very important to me while entering, not only to me, to everyone, sir. This you have spoken in MS evening session long time before, but you have spoken many times, sir. That is law of attraction. So positive thoughts, outcome is positive, and negative thought, outcome is negative, sir. I'm saying this because while I'm entering into, because because okay, sir.
You're speaking about
Law of attraction. Law of attraction, because because there lot of people are telling me that in 11th 12th the syllabus are going to be very hard, and one person told me that it's very hard to study, because in 11th 12th for one lesson there is 22 details, and more than that there are 22 more than that there are lots of short answers, sir, and it's a person who's sitting in front of me, sir.
The perceptions, it's a perception of.
Sir, but just a joke, sir, but she supported me, sir. So like sir, yeah, lot of people are telling me that 12th is going to be more tougher than 10th. Comparing to 11th, 12th, 10th is more easy. So it means pressure is in my head, sir. Pressure is in my head, but I should not focus on this. The only thing I have to do is having a positive thought, and I have to move on, sir. And because it's important to always be positive and always be very authentic and true to yourself, and do your work on your own and develop your skill. And whenever we are getting free time, we can focus on the work which doesn't come to us. Instead of focusing on the work which comes to us, we can focus on the work where we lack the most, and we can practice that in the free time. We can read books, and we can get lot of knowledge during that period. And there are a lot to learn, and we should not waste the time, sir, because it's just 11th, 12th. We have lots and lots of time left, and we have enough amount of time to learn for our public too. So we can utilize everything properly, and we can schedule everything properly, sir. So, and we can take whatever mistakes each day we are doing, we should note that mistake, sir. According to me, everything we are gaining is from experience. For example, if now we are facing failure, that means we should not like see it as a failure. We have to see it as an experience, and in next time when the same situation occurs, we can take this failure as a example, and we can move through, sir. So each day, whatever you can note down your mistakes, or you can remember your mistakes, but you can rectify it as soon as possible. So noting down and correcting your mistakes is very important in our life, sir. So one thing I have to refer it, sir. So while we may not be able to control all that happens to us, but we can control what happens inside us, by Benjamin Franklin, sir. He was really, he become my real inspiration, sir, because I actually the story I told on that day, sir. One speech was given me in school, so it was really inspiration, sir. I took this note, sir. We might not fail to what happens to surrounding. We cannot control what happens really surroundings. Like you cannot control our mom, you cannot control a sister, or whatever thing which happens to us. So for an example, sir,
I totally understand.
friends, but we can control ourselves inside, like our emotion, state of mind, and a lot of things which
Carry on. You have only 1.5 minutes time.
lot of things which is inside us, sir. So we have to be very, very self-controlled, and we have to self-believe ourselves. And the self-control is the key word here, because a lot of people fail to, like I said about mobile phones, it's everything is lack of self-control. The thing I want to have in our life is well controlled self-control, sir, because it's important. And if the person try to follow everything, and I think it's important for him to lead a peaceful and healthy life, sir. And as a conclusion, I'm saying this, like each person have his own life, and each person has its own perspective. Instead of imitating others, and instead of doing others, take an inspiration and learn everything and develop new skill, and you can lead your life very peacefully.
Good job. Rima. Very nicely composed this presentation. So, a very composed presentation on how a teenager can transform himself or herself when the person is stepping into the higher secondary. So I really appreciate the point that you mentioned. I mean, a couple of points that you mentioned, self-control and applying law of attraction were all really good observation. And in your presentation, you mentioned about staying the course, irrespective of what we receive from the others as criticisms. It's a very strong point. So one of the best presentations done by both of your sisters. Good job. Very well done. Very well done. So, Pratulya, can you tell me what you understood from Brinda's presentation today? Right. Fabulous. Good. Sudan. So. Good. Nice observation. Well done. Well done. So, Achyut, you can tell me what you understood from these presentations on a random way.
Okay, so like one thing like I observed from all four, like they all did like a slightly different formats. Like I forgot people's names, but like the first presentation was kind of like how like more like informative, and while like the second one was story. So like you can present in a lot of different formats, and yet you can still convey the same point. And like they can, and also like if you like, even though like you went out of, they all went like times were a lot different. Like some went overtime and one was really short. So it's like one thing.
Right. Nice observation. Nice observation. Yeah. So you have sensed the difference in the presentations because each one was given a different topic. And over the night, I had asked them to prepare their own topics. And that's why Mitra chose a little bit on a scientific topic. Sudan is just getting to the grips of speaking in English, and he has just joined. And while Kirtana and Brinda, they both are sisters, and they have been here in MS evening sessions for quite some time now. At least for the past 2 years, they have been trained. And yes, of course, they had been taking substantive breaks in between, and now they have come back after their academic break, and they are explaining their views on various ranges of topics. In fact, that's a freedom that you also have. Every week when we are meeting, we will have the freedom of preparing your own choice of topic, and you can make a presentation. So by
Yeah.
next week, in the beginning of our Sunday session, can we have your presentation, Achyut?
Yeah, I can do next week a presentation.
Right, fantastic. Good job. So now let us go to the unfinished business. I will telecast the video of what has to be. Now, you can go for a team talk. I mean, you need to have a different plan and scheme of things now that Sudan is also inside your team. Okay. And you will have to talk to him. You will have to, you still have, say, Achyut can be relieved in another 30, 35 minutes, but you still have time, at least 50 minutes. All right. So you can design and you can also try to make the presentation too. Presentation can be done tomorrow, right? Maybe design. Okay. So you design as a team. And most importantly, Kiran and Dakshin will also be able to listen to, right? Okay, fine. So how much time you need for team talk?
We are done with the ground samples. So according to my thought, sir, we opted the sensor. We might most probably give
Maybe leave Sudhan Karti with the life, young engineer stuff. He's good at it. He's good at it. On the box, I want to put it. Right. Okay. Sure. Got it. Achyut, we had been administering an activity called as bag. Bags. Bags to brand. Bags to brand. BAGS to brand. BRAND. Which means I'll be giving a team some stuff in a bag, and out of those stuff, they will have to make a brand. Now, in order to give you a clear picture, let me show you something while these people wait. Now, as you could see, there are some clubs over here, cricket stumps and some UPVC pipes and some connectors. So apart from this, they have been given with some more articles like plastic multi-levels of joining articles. These 4 members like Mitra, Kirtana, Brinda and Pratulya are of one team. And what they are supposed to do is they will have to make a kind of article or a kind of a project work, or if they will, and they will have to make an explanation about what it is all about. That is, they can take the liberty of connecting all the UPVC pipes, and they can tell us a presentation, a creative presentation, that this is a sensor or this is a this is a fort, or this is a building, whatever it may be. So articles and materials are given, and they will have to use their creative mind, and they'll have to create something out of nothing, and they will have to make a presentation. This was the activity that was given yesterday. So now it's time for them to configure things. So they need a little bit of 5 to 10 minutes time. The reason why I will not be able to involve you, if you can also use, tell me.
Yeah, I can understand why.
Oh, fine. So, but still, if you are holding up some ideas, if you would like to give to them, you can give to them. So I'll give you two choices. Maybe you can take a little bit of a breather when they are going for the team talk, and I will call you again once they are ready with the designing and presentation. Then you can join, you can watch the presentation. So
All right.
I think that should be fine, right?
Yeah, that should be fine.
Right. So Mitra, by the time you are having a team talk, I am relieving Achyut for a break. So once you're ready, we will again call Achyut, and you can make a presentation. And then today we will finish the class for Achyut. Right. Okay. 5-7 minutes is enough. Fine. So Achyut, you have got a break of 8 minutes, and then you can come back exactly after 8 minutes. All right, Achyut?
Yes, sir.
All right. Okay. Fine. I'll meet you after 8 minutes. Nirma? Yeah. Yeah. Achyut, you ready to watch this?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Okay, so in another 10 minutes, we are done with your timing. These people will have their dismantling and other stuff, but you can watch this. If you've got any questions, you can ask them, and then you can leave. And that will be the end of your first class. Okay, come on. No, it's okay. You come and start with this. Sudan Karthik has made an article of his own. So you are going to make a presentation or something first? Yeah. Come, ready? Okay. Yeah. So Pratulya will give an introduction about what's going to be done. Ready? Kirtana, come. You have to remove the mask. I'm not understanding. No. Ready? 3, 2, 1, start.
Good evening to one and all present here. I am Pratulya to give an introduction to our company. Our company name is Go Green. We can tell the company or institution or organization. This company is gathering information from 1970 to 2020. 2020 is the 50th anniversary of our company. The company gathered the information about the development of some aspects, 16 aspects from 1970 to 2020. We can see the brief explanation of the aspects on Monday. Now we can jump into the construction of our.
Very good introduction. Nice. You can carry on with your friends. So 1 minute elapsed, and They are trying their best to make use of the resources. And as Pratulya mentioned, it's an environmental project that they have designed. One thing about the properties is that all the UPVC pipes have to be connected and it has to be made as one piece. I'm saying this as an announcement for you and also in order to give an information to Achyut. What is it? Okay. Yeah, you can also. Sure. Sudhan is trying to help. அவனுக்கு ஏதோ instruction கொடுக்குறீங்களா? Okay, okay. So the explanation is going to be only tomorrow, right? What is the reason? What is the reason behind it?
The logo is explained today, sir. Like what is this? What is that out of this? For the presentation about the detail, I thought we could have more.
Sure. We'll have more planning tomorrow.
Remove பண்ணி.
So it's like a pipeline reservoir or something. Okay, right. Castle with a flag. Actually, you need one more person to help. Brinda. அது அப்புறம் பண்ணிக்கலாம். ரத்துலயே அதை பார்த்துக்கிட்டோம். See, that's the resource planning. How much manpower is needed for which daunting task you need to decide properly. Actually, it's a nice structure. Good. No, that won't go inside. That will fall down. That will fall down. நான் புடிச்சுக்கிறேன் நீங்க போட்டோ எடுத்து எப்படிப்பா Nika. We first take this form as a picture. And then okay. I have frozen the time. So I've frozen the time. Achyut,
Yes, sir.
would you like to continue watching, or because these people are going to make the presentation about this only tomorrow? So chance for you to join tomorrow, or we will meet only on next Sunday.
Tomorrow, if I could come. I need to check though, because there probably
problem.
may be something.
No problem. I mean, let us stick with the schedule. Let us not complicate things. No problem. We will meet next Sunday, and because
Alright,
I was just worried that it's been more than 1 hour and 30 plus minutes since we have been seeing the stream. So that's why I'm
it's-
relieving. Or would you
Okay.
would you like to watch till the completion of this?
I'll just watch and then I'll leave in my own free will.
Ah, that's good. Okay, so then let me know when you are leaving. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, right. Fine. Timer resuming. Achyut chooses to stay and watch your complete project. So timer resume. 3, 2, 1, go. You have to tighten. I mean, the time is 6:46. T use பண்ணிட்டாங்க. There are only 4 T joints available, and they have used all those. Did you plan accordingly?
Yes, sir. Whatever you
This is okay. If you give a stay here, it will stand even more stable. No, not vertical stay, horizontal stay. Okay, right. Then go with the plan. No, this looks good as a castle. You still have 4 equipments left, right? 5 equipments left. Maybe Sudhan Karthik சொன்ன மாதிரி இங்க ஒரு ஸ்டாண்ட் வைக்கலாம். But you don't have tea, right? Okay, go ahead. Time running up.
This is our flat, but we don't know how to use it. So actually, I'm simulating
Done. Make sure your conversation is in English while team talk. First of all, take a photograph of this. Are you sure you have made use of all the pipes? Put a joint on it. Put one joint on it. If you put one joint on it, it will hold a little, it will hold the paper a little bit stable. Yeah, that's okay. That's okay. Maybe we understand that's a finished product. No problem. That's how it will be. இதுக்கு மேல நீங்க பண்ண முடியும். You need to have stair rods for it. Now the stair rods, you don't have material sufficient for stair rods. It's okay. It's okay. We are able to infer that it is go green. Nice choice and good idea, people. The time is 11 minutes and 42 seconds elapsed. We will have the credit rating system holding up if you're finishing within the time. Okay. So what was lying down as bits and pieces is now standing. That's point number one. And do you have any plans with these clubs and the rope? Okay. Right. Okay. Please understand that the most crucial thing is the presentation, which is going to be done tomorrow, right? Presentation. Enough. You have taken the photograph of it. So then take the papers.
Today is a 50th anniversary of our organization, sir. So on this day, we are making an awareness and making a logo launch paper. So this is our logo.
Logo.
We'll make an letters over it. No.
Speak English. So, entangle what Sudhan Karti has made. He has made a irrigation thing, Mitra. Hey, thank you, Naina. Thank you, Naina. Good evening, son. Good evening, sonna. Robo Maria irukku. Thank you, sonna. Robo Maria irukku. I use it as a T. Okay. 14 minutes and 25 seconds elapsed. 14 minutes. And the time is 7:15. பண்ணு. என்ன? சரி. கீர்த்தனா. Okay, I think you are I'm afraid you are coming to the ceiling time. It's 16 minutes already. 18 minutes is the ceiling time. That's okay. That's okay. You've taken the photograph of it. That's enough. No, it's okay. You got the last 1 minute. எடுத்தோனே பரவாயில்ல. Final 40 seconds, and then you should be ready with the presentation. Time up. Done. No. It's okay. Done. Good job. Okay, so maybe you can give an overview and then we will finish. First, clear up and take a complete photograph one more time. Kitna, stop the timer. It means you have used 18 minutes ceiling time. Because after the class, you need to dismantle this. Okay. Right, the time is 7:20. Final remarks before we finish up the class for the day, and then you have to dismantle. And how are you going to make the presentation tomorrow when this is dismantled? So you want to keep this like this till tomorrow? No problem. We will have the picture in the laptop and you can explain. Okay, right. Taken? Come on, give an explanation. Wrapping up. So first let me ask Sudan, what's that irrigation thing that he explained? that was dismantled. You were able to say. Right.
Sir, that is on main line, sir. Main line of pipe from the well, sir. The main line of pipes are connected with many pipes, sir. On 8 feet, 24 feet, 8 feet gap, sir. Pipes are connected, sir. The pipes having one tree have a 24 feet distance, sir. So I cannot like this is the main line, sir. This is the first pipe, sir. In first for one T, the one T joint is connected, sir. For another, that another T, like that one line, sir, and like that another line I connected, sir. I adjust the speed also. Next in this, sir. So this is a sprinkler method, sir. When we in from well, sir, we water to the farm, sir. It will not waste, sir. From this main line will come, sir. From this, it only sprinkles, sir. It will sprinkle whole for 1 acre. It will sprinkle, sir. So insects in that grass and all will go, sir, and the water will say, sir, not waste.
Fantastic. Nice explanation. Good job. Well done. Okay. Right. Madam, you're done? Any other explanation? Come on. Because we need to dismantle it. And I have got another meeting after the class.
Sir, basically Go Green, sir. It is a concept where it is the entire organization is based on ecosystem, sir. Although technology is added as one aspect, sir, but other thing is everything based on ecosystem, sir. So what we thought is on the 50th year anniversary of our inception, sir, this time we are getting to a new creative logo, sir, and that is this castle, sir. When we came up with so many ideas to create the thing, we got a birthday cake structure during our team discussion, but we actually made it, sir. Actually, we did not have pipes, sir, and later we finalized it to be like a castle, sir, where we could use, sir, sir, as a thought, sir. So finally, we came up with how to use the cards. We came up with the idea of having a flag post, sir, a flag mask, sir.
Yeah, give the mic to Pratulya.
Okay.
So, Pratulya, what is the usage of the text? Why your team is giving so much importance to the text configuration?
So they are aspects of the development. They are the developing aspects, sir, from 1970 to 2020, sir. We can explain on the aspects on the Mondays, sir, on Mondays.
Okay. And Mitra mentioned about the 50 years completion. So can you throw some light on it? What is it? What is 50 years completion?
Sir,
Teammates in Deniama need but then let me explain. I mean, please explain.
Sir, our organization started in 1970s and 1970, and this recent year is 2020, sir. So from 1970 to 2020, 50 years, sir. This is our 50th anniversary, sir. So we like to
Project yourself
Yes,
to the
sir.
society in a
we like to
Logistic
inform
way.
them that these aspects are developing from 1970 to 2020, sir.
Okay, fine. So more explanation on Monday. Fine. So speak a little on the sound. So Achut, we are completing the class and
Yeah, sir.
yeah, we are completing the class for the day. And
Yep.
shall we expect you to have the? Did you understand what they were trying to make over here, Achut?
Yeah, they tried making like a project about Go Green and stuff.
Right, correct. You're right. You're right. Yeah.
It's a bit interesting how they did it.
Okay.
So it worked.
Right, definitely. So I really appreciate the observation that you had. So did you like the first class of yours, Achut?
Yeah, it's good.
Right. Okay. So make a choice of a topic and spend some meticulous time on preparation of the topic. And make sure you're presenting on coming Sunday.
Okay.
All right. And next Sunday, we will have a therapy. I'm going to teach all these people a therapy.
Sir? Hello,
Yeah.
sir. Yeah, the internet cut off. Can you just repeat?
No, what I was saying, next Sunday, I would
Yeah.
have a mind exercise introduced to all you people. It's exclusively meant for the teenagers. And I want you to listen to that. And maybe from then onwards, we will start practicing it.
All right.
All right. Okay. So friends, say your byes to Achyut.
Bye
Bye,
bye.
Achyut. Expect great
Bye,
things
sir.
and live
Bye,
strong.
everyone.
Yeah. Bye. See you on Sunday.
See ya.
Right. So well done, everybody.
Thank you, sir.
You will have to make a proper presentation about this entire project tomorrow. And now you all have to dismantle. Vantangla, Brinda. Vantangla. Everybody dismantle பண்ணிட முடியுமா? யாரு? தாத்தா, அம்மாவா? சரி, ஒரு 5 minutes dismantle. Keep all the cups and Sudan, can you also? So உங்களுக்குள்ள பிரிச்சுட்டோம். Pipes 3 பேர் engage ஆகுங்க. And மற்ற மெட்டீரியல்ஸ் அப்படிங்கிறது இதுவும் ரிசோர்ஸ் பிளானிங் உடைய மெட்டீரியல் தான். Pipes 3 பேர் engage ஆகுங்க, மற்றதெல்லாம் நாளைக்கு நீங்க presentation பண்ணும்போது we'll make sure it is displayed on the laptop and you can make a visual presentation. Okay, right? So timer start பண்ணிக்கோ dismantling.